So I'm about to unclamp the blowgun or fire blower, whatever it turns out to be. I can already tell that there's some gaps in it. I just want this to hold together, and then we'll address those later. All right. Next question is, maybe one side is that side pulling away? I can't tell. Now to address the gaps. All right, so there's a big one right here. Right there. So we'll fill that in. Some super glue and baking soda, which I still to this day am amazed actually works. It's a really cool, has like a chemical reaction where it hardens really quick into this really hard compound. Take the super glue. Okay. We've got a blockage. Alright, I'm back. Got a little needle that should work fine to poke a hole through here. Should. I say should. It appears to be too big. Not anymore. There we go. How's the best way to do this? Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, if you ask me why I don't, why it works that way, why it does that, you're asking the wrong person because I have no idea. I'm not a chemist. But it works, and I know that much. How's the best way to do this? I learned this technique or trick from a YouTube channel called Blowgun Pt1. He makes fishing lures, and this is one of his. Do an experiment too, where we put the super glue in on one part first, and then the baking soda that he uses to cover up the lead holes for his fishing lures that he builds. Yeah, if you ask me why I don't, why it works that way, why it does that, you're asking the wrong person because I have no idea. I'm not a chemist. Just a little bit should do fine, but it works, and I know that much. All right, and a little bit more. I learned this technique or trick from a YouTube channel called Blowgun Pt1. He makes fishing lures, and this is one of his little tricks that he uses to cover up the lead holes for his fishing lures. That he's now got a big buildup of super glue. He's a really cool guy. You should check him out. Right. Ideally, I'd have a little more liquidy of a super glue, but all right, this is all I've got. Just kind of. All right, let's get some more baking soda in there. Because if it was more liquidy, I tried mixing it with some water. It didn't work out so well. If it was more liquidy, it would soak into the baking soda more evenly, and then we wouldn't have all these buildups or all these. I wouldn't have to touch it constantly. Yeah, I know I could fill it up with some sawdust and crap, but this is cooler. I think putting the baking soda in first works better. And then I probably shouldn't have been wiping it with my finger because now I've got a big buildup of super glue and baking soda on my finger. Right. Okay, so I'd say that was the best spread yet. Daisy's here with me. What if I made like a little channel in there in the baking soda, then sort of put the super glue in between? Ideally, I'd have a little more liquidy of a super glue, but this is all I've got. Just kind of see what happens then. Frustrating. Because if it was more liquidy, I tried mixing it with some water. It didn't work out so well. If it was more liquidy, it would come here, Daisy. It would soak into the baking soda more evenly, and then we wouldn't have very windy today. Or all these. Looks like I did it. I wouldn't have to touch it constantly. So now, time for sanding.